Hi, welcome back to my channel, Mommy Trainee. This weekend we went to a Japanese mall called Mitsuwa. It's in Edgewater, New Jersey. And inside of the mall, there are, a supermarket, some food court. They have some really good food and some specialty, stores there, and also some restaurants around there. We used to go there maybe like every other week, even though it's not that close. But it was at the time when we don't have kid. But obviously now that we have kid, we don't really travel that far for, something like this. I think the last time I went to Mitsuwa was probably half a year ago. I'm actually surprised that, even though I have not gone to Mitsuwa for so long, I did not go too crazy on buying, everything that I could see. So here on this table is what we got this weekend, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so it's not a lot of items. Some of the items is not really specific to, a Japanese supermarket. But let's start from here then. I have never seen scallion this long, to be honest. I did not get any scallion this weekend, so when I cook, if I have scallions, I would just this is probably something that I would use in maybe even just 2 meals. If I saute something, if I cook, meat, I would at least use half of this and put it into a marinade, or actually kind of saute this before you put the meat in. It smells really, really good. I love this brand of tea. It is an unsweetened green tea. I have never had the matcha. It's usually just the regular green tea. They have, I think they have oolong tea. They have quite a few flavor, all unsweetened. But the matcha one is the first time that I'm seeing it at Mitsuwa, so I'm picking it up. Actually, since we went yesterday, I've already drank like maybe 1/3 of it. These kind of tea in my household, just for me, it doesn't last long because I drink it like water. I got 3 lemon. I got a 1/4 watermelon. I mean, it looks quite nice. The last time I got a watermelon from, I think, Costco, it looks like it does not taste like watermelon. It's not tasty at all, and it's like a light pink color. So this one, it's uber expensive, of course. And with that price at Costco, you got a whole big lemon. But this one, since I could actually tell that it's actually quite red and everything, it looks pretty nice. I usually don't like to buy cut up fruit, but yesterday I'm like, you know what, it looks nice, let's just give it a try. I needed some dishwashing gloves, so I picked up one. I mean, nothing really, really special about this, I guess, but it's just like a light type of wash, to wash dishes. It has this little, I don't know, bumpy thing at the fingertips so that you hold on to your dishes a little bit better. These are the type of snack that I really, really like. It's kind of like, it's mochi outside, and it has some filling inside. In Chinese, they call it cha guo, and this is different flavor. This one, it says this wheat cake as well. So I don't exactly know what flavor it is, but it's green, so maybe it's something green tea related. Excuse me. And this is black sesame topping. Usually inside is probably something like a red bean. And this is probably like a dark, it says hak tong. I know what it is in Chinese. I don't exactly know what the English name is, but it looks like it's one of those brown sugar thingy, those Chinese like block of brown sugar. It looks like that. And this is just red bean inside and green tea outside. The outside is pretty much just mochi, and mochi is it's like a flour. When you make it into something like this, it's chewy, but it's a little bit different than the regular mochi ice cream that you eat nowadays, because those are not as chewy as these. It's kind of soft because they're a little thin, so I actually like these quite a bit. And then I need all kinds of fresh noodles. This is these kind of fatty pork. I'm pretty sure it has like probably 2 servings of noodles here, and it's pork, Japanese style pork flavor, which is this. So I got 2 packs of these. It says keep frozen, but I found it in the refrigerated section. So after this, I'm gonna actually freeze it. I got 2 bags of these stir-fry noodles. It has seasoning, but I might not actually use the seasoning. I might use it for something else. It's curry, blah, blah, blah. 2 bags. And then this is basically just 1 bag of whatever noodle. I see that the texture is a little different, so I want to try something like this as well. And this is supposedly specifically for stir fry, but I might just kind of mix it up with some sauce. Okay, so the last thing that I got here, I did not expect to buy. I did not seek it out. I just kind of found it. So let's just take one here. This is a rice container. And what we currently have, the situation is kind of weird. I have some Tupperware, lock and lock Tupperware that is in like a level, eye level type of height in the pantry, 2 of them, but they are like smaller. Actually, let me just show you what we got. Okay, so this is basically how I house my grain. I have 2 boxes of this. This is from Lock and Lock, and it kind of opens up like that. It has like a little hole here, but the cup here, it's actually not as big, so you can't really maneuver it to like a full cup and bring it all out. Like you kind of have to wiggle it and bring it out. So hopefully there. Oh, I just dropped 1 grain of rice. Yeah, that. Because sometimes like the rice stick to the plastic cup, and then when you bring it out, it's like all like rice everywhere, and it's a really good concept. And I think for us, we eat a lot of rice, so we kind of have to refill this pretty often, I do have to say. And let's just take one of the smaller one out. So it's kind of like this. See, this one already has to be refilled pretty soon, another 1 or 2 meals. It's a very good concept. It's good that it's, I could actually, use this at eye level in my pantry. But the thing is that with the 2 type of rice that we have, maybe we will also add like a brown rice very soon. So this is like a jasmine rice. This is a Korean short grain rice. It's taking up a lot of the pantry space, and quite honestly, I need to really like reorganize my pantry very soon. Let me know if you want to see what I did afterwards. But yeah, shamelessly 4 bottles of barbecue sauce. But this is slowly starting to get to a point that it's not really working for us, because a big bag of rice that we bought, we put some here, and then we would have bags and bags of rice underneath it. So what I was thinking is just do away with these containers and put 2 big rice container at the bottom here. I'm pretty sure it would fit into here. So that's what the rice container is for. So let me get back to the table and show you what those rice container has. Okay, so this rice container holds up to 10 kilogram, which is roughly about like 20 pounds of rice. And the jasmine rice that we got, usually it comes in 20 pounds increments. So the whole bag should pretty much fit into 1 container. And I'm not too sure about the Korean rice, but it is about like maybe 15 pounds. So you could always fit less into a big container, but not the other way around. So I'd rather just get the bigger one. So it also, I like things with like a flip top that I don't really have to kind of use 2 hands to open the container. So this is how it is. Well, first of all, the container here in the back has 2 small wheels. So let's just say if you put it into, into the pantry on the floor, if you wanted to pull it out with rice in it, you just lift it a little bit and then it would come out. So you could either, get your rice like that, or what I was planning to do is mostly just, leave it in there as I was opening the lid and closing the lid. But when it's time to refill, if you still have rice gets a little, you know, heavy, you could always just use the wheels to kind of help you out a little bit in terms of the weight of the container if it's filled. This has a little snap that kind of makes sure that the lid stays in place, which I really like. And then there's a tab here in the front, so you just basically one hand opened it and you have a lot of access here to, you know, to get your rice. And another thing is that it comes with these two things. Well, the first thing is that it has this little what you call it, container or something. It sits right in here, so you could, you know, slide it to the back and slide it here. And also it comes with, how do you, okay, here. It comes with some measurement. And what I also like about this little cup is that it's not completely round. You know how it is when you have a completely round cup and you're trying to scoop up like something at the bottom of the container, especially rice. It does not really scoop it up because you can't get to the bottom of it. You could just get like a little bit of the rice up at a time. So this one, it has like a flat side. So when you get to the bottom of it, you could actually use the side to kind of scrape more up. It also has measurement in terms of cups. So what happened is that I could literally just scoop however many rice into here, or I could actually just use this whole thing and scoop up like a bunch of rice if I cook a lot of rice that day. It has measurement, or you could just leave like you know, plenty of rice here and then just use this to kind of scoop it up so you have like top access to the rice. So I think it's a pretty nice design. I like it that it's clear, because I'm the type that I like containers, but I like containers to be clear so that I know exactly what's in it, the condition of it, and how much of it that I have in there. So I think this would probably work. It would actually consolidate the what color is that? Pink. Pink lock and lock container, where I have like a very small opening here. You flip it up, and then I have like bags and bags of rice at the floor. So this basically, I mean, I always have bags of rice on the floor already, so might as well just consolidate everything and put everything on the floor with this container. It looks like it's pretty solidly built. I don't know in terms of rice humidity wise how it's gonna fare. The lock and lock does have a silicone seal on the lid, so my rice has always been pretty good. There's no mold or anything, but we pretty much eat up our rice very, very quickly. This one, I do have to say, doesn't have any silicone mold, so hopefully there's no, you know, little bugs and stuff getting into it, or the rice is not going to mold. I'm going to try this out to see how it works for us. This container at Mitsuwa, it's uber expensive. I think it's like $18 for one. So let's hope that it's going to work, because if not, that's a lot of money that I just wasted. All right, so actually there is one more thing. It's not from a supermarket, but I'll show you what we got as snack from Mitsuwa as well. Okay, while we were at Mitsuwa, we actually have some ramen noodles for dinner. We had ice cream. That ice cream place is very, very good. I mean, there are a lot of good food in that mall, but this is actually one of the things that I really like, and I go there and pick up something every single time. This time we pick up one box. It comes with, I think, 7 pieces. The first day, 3 pieces are gone already. These are, actually, I don't know the official name for it. It's basically just, you know, it's not pastry. It's kind of like, it's crunchy and it's dough, but inside it's filled with different kind of fillings. These are like these are 4 pieces. We already have like 3 pieces that we ate first thing we got this box. You could buy individual pieces, but this is something that's filled with a lot of red bean. You can see the red bean, it's coming out. It's so full. Red bean paste. They have other filling like custard, and there is a new filling that I have not tried because it's already out of stock. It is a green tea custard, as I remember. They also have, this is like an oval shape. They also have like a fish where the end of the fish, the fin, the tail of the fish is also filled with whatever filling, like red bean, and I like that one, but that one is a little bit bigger. This is one of my favorite snacks from that place. Once I got it home, you know, usually try to eat the fresh ones as much as possible. So we ate 3 of them yesterday, and whatever that's left, I basically just put it into the fridge, and next time when we wanted another one, either put it into the oven to crisp it up a little bit, or put it into the air fryer to warm it up, and then the outside's gonna be crisp. I've never done it in the air fryer before. Usually in the past when I got a box of this, there is no leftover, but yesterday we were really tired. You know, we went to a dino park, so we were really tired. I think tired to a point that we don't really eat that much. So there's 4 pieces left. So you know, next time I'm going to be reheating this in the air fryer to see how it goes. So anyway, this is my everything that I got from this Japanese mall Mitsuwa yesterday, and there you go, goes back to the fridge. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Mommy Trainee. And until my next video, you guys take care. Bye bye.